Good morning, Optimus. What's up, Tiny? Good to see you here. Today is Monday, April 24th, 2023. And it looks like it's going to be an interesting day in the markets. I'm really taking too much of a look at it. But we did. I saw some decent movement. All right. So let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. All right. So pretty tight day. I guess it's not too tight. Lows at 33.50 and highs at 64.25. About a $30 divergence off low. Excuse me. 1 minute chart pulling back here some. We've been kind of on a rip on this 5200 cross since about 6. So since right before the open. Is that 6? No. This is 2 a.m. This is about 2 a.m. Right now we're pulling back to the view app. Kind of looks like we're on like a full-on pullback. We could be coming up like that was the high right there, so rejected pretty heavily off the high at 41.64. We'll see if it holds view app. Could be showing up just in time for the bearish moves or something. If you notice, we added market depth and volume to our chart, which we don't normally have here on the side. But I figured I would do it just as a test, see if it helps with trading a little bit. So I think what I'm going to wait for right now, 20-second chart is below view app. Okay, so here we are on Apex. This particular Apex account only has $55 available on it. So number one, this one needs to be on the micro. And number two, it needs to only trade like 2 contracts. And it needs to go for scalps. Focus on just solely on pulling in like 1 to 2 ticks, maybe 3 ticks. I don't think 1, that's just not worth it, but like 3 ticks. So on this particular account, now Elite Trader Funding, I think is in a better position. It is trailing max is at 1092 available. And then Apex also has a secondary evaluation here with it took 1 loss when I used it last Friday. So this one still has a lot available to it. So that's our current situation of our evaluations. All right. 1 minute. I'm going to wait for a red yellow on the 1 minute chart, but really I think that we're in more of a bearish drop. So I'm going to trade the 20-second chart and see if we get any pops back up. But this is more looking like we're just going to keep on dropping. It's just a question of when the TTM becomes maxed. Join the bid 1 contract there. I'm looking for 3 ticks. Basically, I'm looking for a bounce up to 53. Only in 1 contract.
Order filled.
All right, we got that trade. It was 3 ticks, 1 contract, up to 31.92 in profit after everything. Whew. Tough day to start. Ah, man, tea is delicious. All right, so I thought we got a pretty good trade right there. Um, I'm starting off small with small contract size, basically, just because I'm just trying to build up some of the build up a little cushion here. Now the Apex account that's near failure. This one I'm gonna wait for like a cyan switch. And go for like 2 contracts on the micro. Just make sure I'm on the micro. Let's get this switched to a micro. 3.7, our previous candle was 4.0. That would have been a nice little trade right there. So I'm gonna look for this little like ABCD pattern almost this little. Just to basically would look for a pullback to about 52 or so. All right.
Order filled.
In long at 52 and a quarter. I think it. Okay, so I'm looking for a move back up to 53. I don't really know that I like this one because it's kind of the M pattern. I think I got in on the down, so if I don't pop up off 51.50, I gotta get out. 210 still yellow. I'm out.
Order filled.
Pretty thinking about it in terms of the trailing max that was available at 55. That's actually a pretty large loss in terms of that. It's 22.08. So that was almost half really of the trailing max, which is okay. You know, like I said, we have a new 50K account available. So I'm not particularly worried about it. I'm gonna check in on this 1 minute chart and see what's going down here. 1 minute is well below VWAP. I mean, this has been a lot of sell off the last few minutes. Since what 7:33, I've been pretty much just selling off, sold off from 64 all the way down to 48. So that's a lot. It's just like $16 down. A red to yellow move on the 1 minute would look really great. But this really just looks like it's just headed into bearish territory. It may find some support underneath this view up here and then pop back up, but where that support is questionable. Let's do a little bit of technical analysis and see if we can find some support areas. My music felt like it was just way too quiet for me.